Chronic kidney disease is a worsening condition that affects more than 10% of people globally, which means over 800 million individuals are impacted. The National Kidney Foundation estimates that about 1 in 3 adults in the U.S., which is approximately 80 million people, is at risk for kidney disease. What is even more troubling is that around 90% of those with kidney disease don't even know they have it. It's so bad that it's estimated that around 1 in 2 people with decreased kidney function, but not on dialysis, don't know they have kidney disease. With these frightening statistics, you could understand why it is important to know which foods to avoid if you have kidney disease, even for those with healthy kidneys. I know the thought of having kidney disease without knowing it can be scary, but making a few changes to your diet and cutting out certain foods can make a world of difference in protecting your kidney health. Stay tuned as we discuss 16 foods you should really avoid if you have kidney disease. Before we start, please do us a favor by smashing the like button and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already to help spread this vital information. 1. Peanut butter. I know that many people absolutely love peanut butter on bread, but unfortunately it can be bad for people with kidney problems. Peanut butter is high in phosphorus and potassium, two minerals that damaged kidneys cannot effectively filter out. When these minerals build up in the blood, they can cause serious complications. Excess phosphorus can lead to weakened bones and calcium deposits in the blood vessels, while high levels of potassium can result in hyperkalemia. Therefore, individuals with kidney disease need to monitor and limit their intake of foods like peanut butter to manage their mineral levels and avoid these health risks. 2. Avocado. Avocados are celebrated for their health benefits, but they can be problematic for people with kidney disease. This is because avocados are high in potassium, a mineral that compromised kidneys struggle to filter out effectively. When potassium builds up in the body, it can lead to dangerous health issues, such as irregular heartbeats or even heart failure. So, it's best to avoid avocados if you have kidney disease to prevent these complications. 3. Whole wheat bread. Choosing the right bread can be tricky for people with kidney disease. For most people, whole wheat bread is healthier than white bread because it has more fiber. But for those with kidney disease, white bread is often better because it has less phosphorus and potassium. For instance, a slice of whole wheat bread has about 76 milligrams of phosphorus and 90 milligrams of potassium, while a slice of white bread has only about 32 milligrams of each. If you prefer whole wheat bread, eating just one slice instead of two can help reduce your phosphorus and potassium intake. Remember, both white and whole wheat breads usually have high sodium levels. So, it's important to check nutrition labels, pick lower sodium options, and watch your portion sizes. 4. Butter. Butter is bad for people with impaired kidney function not because of the things we mentioned before, but because it is high in saturated fats and cholesterol, which can exacerbate cardiovascular issues. People with kidney disease are already at higher risk for heart disease due to complications from impaired kidney function. Additionally, consuming too much saturated fat can lead to weight gain and increased blood pressure, further straining the kidneys. Therefore, individuals with kidney problems need to be cautious with butter and other high-fat foods to protect their heart health and manage their condition effectively. 5. Milk. Milk, despite being touted for its numerous health benefits, can be detrimental for individuals with kidney problems. Milk contains significant amounts of phosphorus, potassium, and calcium. When the kidneys are impaired, they struggle to effectively filter out these minerals from the bloodstream. As a result, there's a buildup of phosphorus, potassium, and calcium in the blood, leading to complications such as bone disease, cardiovascular issues, and even kidney failure. Therefore, for those with kidney problems, reducing or eliminating milk consumption can help mitigate the risk of these adverse consequences. Coconut milk stands out as a favorable option over dairy milk for individuals with CKD due to its notably lower levels of sodium, potassium, and oxalate. 6. Potatoes and sweet potatoes. Potatoes and sweet potatoes are high in potassium. A medium-baked potato has 610 milligrams of potassium, and a medium-baked sweet potato has 542 milligrams. Luckily, you can reduce their potassium by soaking or boiling them. Boiling, especially starting with cold water, can significantly lower potassium levels. Soaking potatoes for 5 to 10 minutes can reduce potassium by up to 20%. This method is called potassium leaching or double cooking. However, it doesn't remove all the potassium, so it's important to control portions to manage potassium intake. 7. Brown rice. Like whole wheat bread, brown rice is a whole grain with more potassium and phosphorus than white rice. A cup of cooked brown rice has 149 milligrams of phosphorus and 95 milligrams of potassium, while a cup of cooked white rice has only 69 milligrams of phosphorus and 54 milligrams of potassium. You can include brown rice in a kidney-friendly diet, but you need to control the portion size and balance it with other foods to avoid too much potassium and phosphorus. Good alternatives to brown rice that are lower in phosphorus include bulgur, buckwheat, pearl barley, and couscous. 8. Chocolate. Chocolate can be problematic for people with kidney issues, particularly those with chronic kidney disease, CKD. It contains high levels of phosphorus and oxalates, which can worsen kidney function and contribute to kidney stone formation. Additionally, the high fat content in chocolate can raise cholesterol levels, increasing the risk of heart problems for those with CKD who are already more susceptible. Remember, moderation is key, and consulting with a healthcare professional for dietary guidance is advisable. 9. Red meat. I'm so sure many people are not going to be happy with this one. Red meat, like steak or lamb, can indeed pose risks for individuals with kidney problems due to its high protein content. When we consume protein, our bodies break it down into waste products that need to be filtered out of the blood by the kidneys. For those with weakened kidneys, this process can become taxing. Eating excessive amounts of protein places an additional burden on the kidneys, as they struggle to efficiently remove the waste products generated from protein metabolism. Over time, this extra workload can accelerate the decline in kidney function. Therefore, while red meat may be a beloved indulgence for many, moderation is key for those with kidney issues. 10. Canned soup. Canned soups are often considered one of the worst foods for people with kidney disease due to their high sodium content. Excessive sodium intake can lead to increased blood pressure and fluid retention, both of which can put extra strain on the kidneys. Since damaged kidneys struggle to remove excess sodium and fluid from the body, consuming high-sodium foods like canned soups can exacerbate kidney damage and complicate the management of kidney disease. Additionally, even the canned soups that are touted as low in sodium ironically contain excess level of potassium, which, as we mentioned many times, is not ideal for those with compromised kidney function. 11. Processed meat. Processed meats are considered unhealthy because they contain preservatives and are linked to chronic diseases. Examples include hot dogs, bacon, pepperoni, jerky, and sausage. These meats have a lot of salt to enhance flavor and preserve them, making it hard to stay under the recommended 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day if you eat them often. Processed meats are also high in protein, so if you need to watch your protein intake, which people with kidney disease usually do, it's important to limit them. 12. Dates, raisins, and prunes. Dates, prunes, and raisins are dried fruits high in potassium, which becomes concentrated during drying. For example, 1 cup of prunes contains about 1,270 milligrams of potassium, and just 4 dates provide 668 milligrams. This high potassium content can be problematic for people with kidney issues, as their kidneys can't effectively filter excess potassium, leading to dangerous levels in the blood. Therefore, it's best for individuals with kidney problems to avoid these dried fruits to maintain safe potassium levels. 13. Some leafy greens. Swiss chard, spinach, and beet greens are rich in nutrients and potassium. Raw, they contain 136 to 290 milligrams of potassium per cup. Cooking these greens shrinks them, but the potassium content stays the same, so a smaller amount of cooked greens has more potassium. To avoid too much potassium, it's better to eat these greens raw. However, they are also high in oxalates, which can increase the risk of kidney stones in some people. Kidney stones can harm the kidneys and reduce their function, so it's important to eat these greens in moderation. 14. Orange and orange juice. Oranges and orange juice are known for their vitamin C, but they're also high in potassium. A large orange has 333 milligrams of potassium, and a cup of orange juice has 458 milligrams. Because of this, people with kidney issues should avoid or limit them. The same goes for tomatoes. Good alternatives with lower potassium are grapes, apples, cranberries, and their juices. 15. Banana. Who knew bananas could be harmful for you? But for people with kidney diseases, they are, due to their high potassium content. For individuals with kidney disease, opting for fruits lower in potassium is advisable. Safe choices include apples, berries, grapes, and pineapples. These fruits offer various nutrients without causing a significant spike in potassium levels, helping to maintain better kidney health. 16. Alcohol. You have probably heard this a million times. Alcohol is bad for the kidneys. Alcohol can be harmful for people with kidney problems because their kidneys are already struggling to function properly. Drinking alcohol forces the kidneys to work even harder, making it difficult to remove dangerous levels of waste from the blood. This can lead to a toxic buildup, which can be fatal. Additionally, alcohol causes dehydration and electrolyte imbalances, further straining the kidneys. Therefore, avoiding alcohol is crucial for maintaining health in individuals with kidney disease. We understand that that's a lot of foods to forgo, but you should realize that you may not need to avoid them completely. The key is moderation, unless your doctor says otherwise. If you find value in this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more informative videos on how to take care of our delicate organs.